All right, guys, we are live. Let me check the stream, see how it works. All right, we're back. Hey, we got some people. Spock and Nuri Diaz. Sorry, it's kind of dark. I'll turn on the light. All right. So let's talk. Sorry about the window. Apparently, if it's daylight outside, the window will be so bright on camera, but it's really not bright outside. I don't know. It's just the camera. I don't know what it is, but if I go close to it, it's still bright. But for some reason, during the live stream, it looks like it's in the middle of the day, but it's 7:39 p.m. That's why when these lights are off, it's pretty dark. All right, so I guess we'll talk about the school year, the upcoming school year, guys. So I can't really make this live stream too long. Maybe it'll about 2 hours maximum. So it is now 7:39, 7:40 now p.m. So, all right, let's talk about the upcoming school year. Because for those of you who don't know, this is my last year of high school. That's why it says class of 2021 at the bottom. And school starts for me tomorrow, August 10th, Monday. I was gonna make this video about a few days ago, but I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna wait until the last day, just like last year. So this year it's starting on a Monday. Last year it usually starts on a Wednesday or a Thursday. But if it starts on a Thursday this year, it will be kind of early, August 6th. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I think this is the first live stream of StreamYard and a new microphone. Because if you don't watch my if you don't watch my main channel, I got the new microphone. So here it is. This is it. So yeah. This is actually take two because take one, I kind of messed up something, and I don't like YouTube webcam or YouTube Live. It's not that good for some reason. You can't really do much. It just records you. It's just a webcam. You can't screen share anything. It's nothing like StreamYard, and it's nothing like Hangouts on Air. or Google Live. Yeah, it's been exactly 1 year. Well, a year and a week. A year and a week since Google Live is gone. So yeah. So no more Hangouts on there. So whenever I do it from now on, this channel and my main channel, all the live streams that I'm doing will be from StreamYard. Spock, you should be happy. Last year of high school. Yes, I am. I'm happy. So yeah, we're going to talk about the upcoming school year and how will it go. And you guys can ask me some questions if you want. So yeah, the sound should be really good. The sound should be good. So, but yeah, that window should be getting darker soon. Maybe once it gets completely dark. But it's weird. It looks like it's really bright outside, but it really isn't. Anyway, so when do you guys start school? Have you guys already started school? Maybe not. I think most people start tomorrow. But if you live up north, you start after Labor Day, which is about a month from now. I honestly kind of wish we wait until Labor Day. But if we did that, school will be over in June. But lucky for me, this is my last year. We get out about 2.5 weeks earlier than everyone else. So that's good. So yeah. So I did do a 2 school videos. It might be a live stream, but I deleted them because the sound was so bad, man. I just needed the microphone ASAP. So I deleted those. I think it was like late April or early May. So let's talk about last year's school year, a recap. A recap of last year's school year. Yeah. I only had to do 2 classes, chemistry and U.S. history. And it was mostly like bonus points, bonus assignments. So I did it, and I got the bonus points. So that's good. So yeah, basically to like improve your grade. Spock, you don't think we should go back to a building? Wait, Spock, do you go to school as well? So, yeah, so what happened between mid-March and the end of the school year last year? We didn't do much. We pretty much, see, what happened was we were supposed to go back on April 13th. April 13th comes. We have to wait for another month until May 13th. May 13th comes. We're not going back for the rest of the year. So we didn't actually start makeup assignments or actual assignments until like late April, early May. Yeah, like a month and a half. And I got kind of lucky because I already had pretty good grades when all this started. The people who had bad grades, they were kind of screwed. But lucky for me, I didn't really have any bad grades. So that chemistry and U.S. history, I had, I think, a C in both those classes. So I kind of want to bring them up. Oh, you're almost 50? Wow. I didn't know that. You might be my oldest subscriber. I don't know. Spock, you like my good night streams, right? I think you do. But yeah, I did upload a highlight video of Ryan sleeping, Ryan video clips. You might recognize him from the good night and sleeping streams because it's been a whole year since you've seen him. And I want to upload that. So a lot of people click dislike. I don't know if it's because it's a highlight video, or is it because Ryan's in it, or is it because it's too short? I don't know what it is. Apparently 3 people click dislike on that video. And I have actually more highlight videos to upload, but I probably will do soon. Meet Ryan. I've been talking to him on Twitter. He said that we can do another good night stream one day, but this will be the first good night stream on StreamYard. And me and him never done a video call on here, or not. It's not really a video call. It's like a group live stream. I forgot. StreamYard, you can now add 9 people, because when I got a message before I started the stream, you can add up to 9 people at once. That's crazy. It might be because we're staying at home all the time, right? Yeah. But Ryan is like the only person that I know who has StreamYard. I don't know if he's going to watch this, but yeah. I did a good morning and sleeping stream, and I think people click dislike. I don't know why. It might be just trolls, because sometimes they'll comment, but they don't. Who knows? How is he? How's Ryan? He's doing pretty good. I haven't talked to him since, we started talking to each other, I think, late July. And before that, it was like early January, like 6.5 months, almost 7 months since we haven't talked. But he's back. Maybe I'll send him maybe I'll send him the video. Maybe he'll join in for the chat. Yeah, I'm watching the Sunday Night Baseball game. In case if you hear the TV, so. All right. Okay. Why does he yell at his PC? He doesn't do that anymore, but he usually yells at the camera, like up close at the camera. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna tell him that I'm live. He might not. Maybe he'll join in. We'll see. He lives 2 hours. He lives in the Pacific time, so it's only 5:51 for him. All right. So Nuri Diaz, I know you're still at school. When do you start? So I'm probably gonna maybe call some people, maybe just message. I'll have to see before it's too late. Um, if you're wondering what time I'm gonna go to bed, probably maybe 10 o'clock. So maybe about 2 hours. We'll see. So, but yeah, how did the school year ended last year? It ended good. No bad grades. It went out well. I kind of got lucky in some classes. I think two of them. So anyway, was the summer kind of slow or fast? It actually wasn't fast, but it wasn't. It was sort of slow at the beginning because like, I mean, think about it. We stayed home for almost 5 months. Mid March, all of April, all of May, all of June, all of July, and a little bit of August. Idea for dinner? I already ate dinner. I ate early. I ate salmon and rice. So, yep. So, am I ready for the school year? Yep, I am. I will be. So, yeah, it's going to be virtually online. It's going to be totally different this year, even though I kind of already did this in late April and early May, but I didn't really do much. I didn't do much. So yeah, but I guess I'll go over my classes, the classes I have, and updates, and probably get a message my friends. So, but yeah, it starts tomorrow. So I have to get up the same time as I usually do. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it as normal as possible, like pretend we're at the school, but we're really not. So I have to get up tomorrow and get on the computer or laptop and be ready at 7:10 in the morning until 2:30. So I don't know if I'm going to use this or that old computer. That old computer over there actually works. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'll find out. The thing is, those speakers on that old computer doesn't work. And I don't know if I don't think I can have my headphones on. So it will probably be on here. So yeah, we're going to be on a computer for like 7.5 hours. Oh, oh, that's my mom. So yeah, we're going to be on a computer for 7.5 hours. And last year, we're not always on a Chromebook, a little laptop. That's what it is. We're not always on it. Sometimes we don't use it at all. Sometimes we'll use it for half the class. But now we have to use a computer, PC for 7.5 hours. That's the only way. That's not the only option that we have. Um, about a few days ago, I think the school called and said, "Oh, you guys can go get a Chromebook at the school and like some other stuff, the schedule, the Google Classroom codes." And I didn't go because number one, I didn't have to, and number two, the school called so late. It's ridiculous. But I'm ready. Um, I don't even know if we're still going to use paper and pencil. What happens if I fall asleep during school? Good question, because Last year, sometimes I will fall asleep at school, usually in the morning. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to try not to. I have a friend. He stayed up. He stayed up really, really late, like at 4 a.m. last night, or I should say last morning. Yeah, 4 a.m. today, I should say. And he's gonna have to go to sleep a lot earlier. And then it's gonna be kind of hard for him to go to sleep when he's still wide awake. See, what he should have done was he should have gone to sleep like a little earlier and earlier, like maybe 45 to an hour, something like that. But he didn't do it. He just didn't do it. He's gonna do it. He's doing it the hard way. He's doing it the hard way. So I don't know how he's gonna do tomorrow. But I mean, it's only the first day, but still. So yeah, I think every school is gonna be virtual online. So like, imagine if you're a first grader. What if you're a first grader, right? I don't know. What if you're a first grader and like first graders are what, like 6, 7 years old, maybe? I forgot. But I don't know where to put this. And what if a first grader never used a computer before? So like the parents, they have to teach their children how to use a computer because they have to use a computer for online classes. Like they don't know what a mouse is. They don't know how this works. They don't know, the keyboard, they don't know what to click on. That's kind of sad, It's kind of sad because we didn't actually use any laptops until like 8th grade. Ninth grade we did, 10th grade we did, 11th grade we did, and now here we are. Oh, you're back? What's up? Hello, Nuri Diaz. So, now we got 3 people watching. So, yeah, see how it works. Like, what if you're in kindergarten? I don't even know what they do. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I'm just glad it's my last year. So, it's the best part, right? And luckily, I have some friends that are in the same school with me, so I can always talk to them about it. You hope your school goes back next year. What do you mean next year? Like in 2021? Or like next school year? Like next August? I don't know. Yep. Have I been working out? Not really. Been kind of lazy, even though I probably should. This school year already started. It already started for you? You started school early? Because I start tomorrow. And also, yeah, you can see the window now. See, it's actually getting dark, but on the screen it looks like it's about evening. But the sunset. So, so Nuri Diaz, how did the first day of school went for you? You're obviously at home, right? I can go live and work out. Wait, you want me to do that? Go live and work out? Maybe one day. I can't do it right now. You wonder if we're gonna have a tracking Santa this year? Yes, we will. We will have a tracking Santa this year because every year people like that, and I like it too. This will be what my sixth one in a row, I think. Yeah. Oh, just kind of an introduction. Okay. I guess that might be the same for me, but we'll see. Not right now. Maybe I'll do a different live stream spot of me working out. What's a tracking? Oh, we're talking about a tracking Santa. It's a stream that I do on Christmas Eve night of tracking Santa. So yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. All right. And a lot of people like that. A lot of people like watching me doing a live stream of tracking Santa, usually only in the USA and Canada and Mexico. So yeah. Last year, it was just NORAD. Hopefully I can do both. Yeah, it's kind of dumb because you always start on Thursday and then you go back on Friday, so it's only 2 days. Oh. So yeah, oh, okay. Well, this is weird. It's going to be weird for everybody. It will be weird for everybody. See, you can finally see the window now. Yep. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. I should have done the stream earlier, but I was eating. And I had to clean my channel. I want to go through everything first, so yeah. So there's some good things about virtual school, and there's some bad things about it. Let's talk about the good things. If you ride the school bus, you know how you have to wake up super early because you have to get ready and go out to the bus stop, and the bus will usually come really early, like about 45 minutes to an hour before you get to the school. It's like my friend last year, he rides the bus, and he would wake up like at 5:30 and be out of the bus stop like at 6:15 a.m. and then he will leave at 6:20, and then be on the bus for like 40 minutes. I don't know, but you don't have to do that this year. There's no need to wake up at 5:30. You can still wake up at 5:30 if you want. See, I never ride the school bus. Only for field trips, but not to school. Is that a pool behind the window? Yes, there is a pool behind the window. So that's a good thing. You don't have to get up super early to get ready and walk to the bus stop and wait for the bus and be on the bus for a half an hour. That's kind of a lot. So that's a good thing. You don't have to wake up super early. What's another good thing about this? You can stay at home. Staying at home is pretty nice, but maybe some people rather be at the school. Some people rather not be. I don't know. But for me, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes tomorrow or maybe the first week. And yeah. The bad thing is we still have to wake up early because they're trying to make it normal as possible. They're trying to pretend that we're still at the school, but we're not. We're still at home. All right, be right back. Okay. Yep, I can go swimming anytime I want. I guess that's a workout, right? Swimming. Maybe I can do a live stream of me swimming. Actually, I don't know if I can because I have to bring the laptop outside. I don't know if I want to do that. And I can't really do it from my phone because my phone kind of sucks for live streaming. So maybe I can just do a regular video of me swimming. And I do have those on my main channel. I might have some more. So yeah. So yeah, it's going to be from 7:10 a.m. to 2:30, just like at the school, except you're going to be at home. And another thing is, I think you have to be in a video call with the teacher and you have to have a webcam. But what if my friend doesn't have a webcam? Now, I had this webcam for like 2 years, I think. And it was actually on sale. It was on sale. So I got lucky. It was at Target. I think it was like during a Christmas sale. And it was work. It was an HD. And however, this microphone is really expensive, kind of. I'm sure a lot of people can't even afford that. And what if a lot of the students' microphones are pretty bad, but they do get a Chromebook? So if they get the Chromebook, they have to have the charger as well, right? Because like if it's at 5%, you have to charge it up. Luckily, it's not really required that you need one. So yeah. All right, I'm probably gonna message my friends in a bit and check some of the news so I can probably read it to you guys. And yeah. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, hopefully in 5 minutes. So you guys can ask questions if you want. I'll be right back. All right, hold on. Sorry, I'm already back, but I have to. I'm gonna do that later. I have to wait for someone, so maybe like in 20 minutes. So anyway, I'm going to check some updates about the school, and yeah. Guess we'll do that here. I'm gonna go to a different browser here. So, how have you guys been? How was the summer for me? I'm not gonna say it's boring, but I'm gonna say, it's not the best summer, obviously. It was all right, you know. But I am ready for the school year. It's the last year. Oh, and the graduation. How did the graduation go for the students from last year? It was on the football field. You can't have a lot of people, and you have to have a mask on, and you can't have a lot of people. It was kind of ridiculous, but it's like the only way they can do it. I don't know. I kind of hope we do go back to the school, but we'll see. They said until at least Labor Day, but it could be a little later than that. I just hope. I don't know. Even if we wait until like that's, I wish the school year will start after Labor Day. But even if we wait after Labor Day, we will probably still be doing school at home. See, this is kind of a good and bad thing because, like, I don't know if the parents have to watch their children doing schoolwork because, like, what if they have to go to work? And what if the student, what if the student is all alone in the house? Because both parents are working at the same time. And that's kind of the reason why some students ride the bus. It's because their parents are working or are going to be working. They don't have time, or maybe they don't want to. Because I have a friend, his parents works at the same time, and like the students have to be at staying at the house. And what if you have a first grader, right, that's supposed to be at the school, and their parents are supposed to be at work, and now you have to have one parent watching their children because you can't have an 8-year-old at the house all alone, right? It's kind of too young. So yeah, that's why this is kind of weird, you know. All right. So yep. I'm gonna check the stuff that I need to know and message my friends. So I'll do that. There's actually some people who work from their home, so yeah, that would be kind of weird if your parents have to watch you do schoolwork. But I don't think. Oops. All right. My friends, they don't really. They usually go to bed at the same time as I do. Another bad thing about this online stuff at home is that it's not really a good thing to use a computer for 7 hours straight because of your eyes. That's why at the school we don't really use Chromebooks for the whole class period. Sometimes we use it half or most of it, or sometimes we don't use it at all. That's the thing. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so the first class I have is English, English 4. I don't know why they call it, I don't know why it's in Roman numerals, but my friend gave me some tips about this class, so I hope I'll do good. Oh boy. I just hope this year is going to be better than last year. I just hope this is not going to be bad. You know what I mean? Uh, the heck? Do I like tools? I guess so. I don't really use tools much. I don't really like build stuff. But we have a toolbox in over there. It's filled with a bunch of tools and screws and nails and all that stuff. All right, so I'm checking all this stuff here. Oh boy. Oh. All right, the second class I have is world history. This might be a pain because my friend kind of warned me about this class. We'll see how this goes. Third block is biology 2. I don't know why it's called biology 2 because in 10th grade we had biology 1. And I think my friend says they might teach the stuff from biology 1. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to go through this stuff here. And fourth, I have math. I'm just glad I don't have math in the morning. Math in the morning is kind of a pain. Seriously. One of my friends, he does have math in the morning. I'm like, oh, crap, you got math in the morning? Yep. So yeah, so first I have English, then world history, then biology 2, then advanced math. Not sure why it's called advanced math. You think it would be called algebra 3 or something? Who knows? And now I have the updates right here. Okay, so checking here.
Stay tuned after the game for Sports Center.
The heck?
College football, uncertain future. Tatis Jr., the future face of baseball. One-on-one with PGA Championship winner Colin Morikawa.
Click on
Alberti guy. That's the PGA Championship this weekend at Sports Center coming up right after the game. Pitching change, Lucas Giolito.
The bell schedule. Yeah, let's see if that's important. I'm going to turn off the AC. It's getting kind of cool in here.
scoreless baseball for his last 17 outings dating back, of course, to last September. Another strikeout weapon. We saw James Karinchak strike out 3 in the previous half inning. Evan Marshall struck out at least 2 batters in
Kinda
4 of his
small.
first 7 outings this year. They'll face Jose Ramirez, Francisco Lindor, Carlos Santana in the 8th. Ramirez has an RBI single tonight. There really hasn't been much happening on this side of the scorecard for the Indians outside a lot of walks. And as Terry Francona could attest to watching at home tonight, that's been said more often than he cares to admit. 2-1.
Marshall featured a fastball, curveball, and change. Got 4 outs on Friday night versus the Indians. Throwing more changeups than ever. Second March.
Big curveball in for a strike. You know, after about 13 days of the season, we saw the stat where, for the first time ever, fastball usage in Major League Baseball had dipped below 50%. Oh, and on the backswing, it looked like McCann got popped. Strikeout reported from Marshall. There's 1 away.
Swing and a miss here.
Have I had dinner? Yes. I had it early.
So 1 gone for Francisco Lindor. The Indians started play tonight, and again, this is a team that's got 2 hits tonight. They started play with the 3rd lowest contact rate in the American League, but beyond the contact, it's the lack of pop. At the time of the first pitch tonight, their team slugging percentage was below 300. Only 2 teams in the live ball era have finished a season with a slugging percentage under 300. Most recently, a pretty bad version of the Texas Rangers, the 72 Rangers, finished the year with a 290 slugging percentage. Tune into Eric Nadell's podcast for why that happened, if Eric has such a thing. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to Lindor.
All right. Check some other stuff here.
Left in the clubhouse for the Indians because Lindor still rocking a little bit of the blue that Puig went with last year.
You gotta love this guy. He's struggling, but he is one of the best players on the planet. I call him a 6-tool player. 5 tools and a smile. Big Magic Johnson smile.
Well, one of the bright young shortstops that's approaching payday at the end of next season. And there are a handful of them. Full count pitch to him, a breaking ball bounce and foul. It's going to be pretty interesting to watch this winter with guys like Lindor, Corey Seager's on this list, Javi Baez.
Oh, you're back, Nerd Diaz? Awesome.
Do any of them
That's
get
good.
locked up in advance of their walk date at the end of next season?
My prediction is the first guy on that list, Javi Baez. I believe the Cubs will sign him. He's must watch television, as is Lindor. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in this post-COVID-19 environment.
The only guy on that list
I look tired.
Say the only guy, 'cause there
Probably gotta go to bed in an hour.
different types of starts to the season. But Carlos Correa,
That's actually a good thing that I'm tired. At least I'm not super wide awake, you know.
he's the hottest Houston Astro. I mean, Carlos Correa is kind of the only Astro that's
Ugh.
off to a good start. Altuve under 200. Alex Bregman struggling. George Springer under 200. Curveball got
If for Giolito made a nice adjustment, you'll see all fastballs here. Not one over 93. There's that late action, that right fastball. The spin rate has gone up more than 200 RPMs since he made that adjustment. His arm power.
You can still see the sun over there, and it's like 6:32. Oh yeah,
His last
it's
20.
still daylight over there for you.
Here's Carlos Santana, who's walked twice and grounded to second base tonight. It felt like Giolito really kicked himself into gear after the 2 walks in the 4th. Right? He walked 2 batters, but he did strike out 3 that inning. Went on to strike out 5 more before his night would be through.
He's a very smart young man.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
For a young pitcher to make that type of in-game adjustment. They were laying off his changeup. He read body language, put the changeup away, and attacked 2 pitches, fastballs and sliders. Beautiful result.
Yeah, I think some credit should go to his catcher too, because James McCann caught all 29 of Giolito's starts last year.
Wow.
This was the first time that he caught him this year. The first 3 starts for Lucas were with Yasmani Grandal. There's a clear comfort level there with McCann. 3-1.
I think that's underrated. That is a great point. 29 starts. There's a Gronk, Tom Brady approach, right? There's a comfort level. You can just pin ahead of what's going on. I remember talking to a lot of pitchers. They will tell you,
All right, I'm back.
a much different pitcher throwing to so-and-so versus throwing to so-and-so. They won't admit it, and they won't tell the media that.
Right.
But those are the kind of conversation that happens in the clubhouse.
And lo and behold, another
Why grab a pillow and put my head down into it? Are you talking to me or Nuri? All right.
Seriously, I mean, it's unbelievable. That's 23 walks in not even 17 games. Nobody is close to 23 walks elsewhere.
And as the guys around him start swinging the bat a little bit better.
Or talking to me? There's no pillow in this room.
So we have Franmil Reyes trying to pick up base runner with 2 guns.
I'm not really tired.
Struck out twice tonight over 3. Had been swinging a hotter bat at the start of the night. These are the kind of situations that the Indians were dreaming of when they shipped him in from San Diego last year. Big right-handed presence in the middle of the order, something that was sorely lacking. And Reyes delivers. That's into the left center field gap. They're going to wave Santana around. No play at the plate, and the Indians have tied it in the 8th.
The Santana walk pays off here, takes a fastball, 94 miles an hour, drops the hammer on it, splits the outfielders, and Santana with a really nice job here. Good secondary.
Bring it to the table. No thanks.
Reyes will be removed for a pitch runner after driving in the tying run. As Delino DeShields Jr. takes his spot at second base. So now it's Domingo Santana who's over 2 with a walk tonight. And Domingo pops it up. Azara asserts himself not before the time run can cross. 2-out RBI single by Frondo Reyes makes it a 3-3 game.
Watch the newest movies all month long. Come to it from Cox.
You want a rock, paper, scissors battle on Discord? Wow, that's cool.
Use your voice remote to watch.
How about a PB and J? I'm not hungry.
When you watch golf, you see
I don't know if we have any jelly, so yeah.
the best players in the world trust the feel and performance of our advanced traction material. And now it's in a club.
I'm probably gonna call someone here right now, and we're gonna talk to him about this.
It's feedback and tremendous control. It's time to super stroke.
Put on a speaker so you can hear him. Call Brad. Is it even dialing? It's not even dialing. What the hell?
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set.
Whoops.
Goodbye.
Ready and Gillette Pro Glide and Pro Glide Gel. 5 ways to get your flex ball inside me virtually every hair on the first stroke. While washing away dirt and oil. So you're ready for the day. Get a clean shave.
Oh, he didn't answer. I'm probably gonna message him.
This copyright is broadcast specific by authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
When I play the game, I'm playing my game. So why not have fun? Courts are back. We gotta be responsible to bring it to a higher level.
Tomorrow, cover story drops. Jeff Tassin getting inside the mind and the success of Fernando Tatis Jr., who is off to quite a start. 8 home runs gives him a share of the major league lead, tying it with Yankee Aaron Judge. Fast becoming a fan favorite in San Diego and beyond. And that's coming out tomorrow on ESPN.com. Nick Whitgren is the new pitcher for the Indians. And a different narrative, a 3-3 tie score after the Frondo Reyes RBI single last half inning. It'll be the number 9 and top of the order hitters for the White Sox.
And Whitman with a fastball change, occasional curveball.
Danny Mendick's over 2 so far tonight. If you take the home runs out of the equation for the White Sox, it has not been a super productive offensive night for them. And certainly Rick Rennery is hoping it's not part of a trend. Started play just 3 for their last 38 with runners in scoring position. Mendick's late on a fastball. That's 1 gone.
Time to play some baseball.
I can do baseball. Me too.
If we can play baseball, I'm in.
Oh, we're doing baseball? Yep. Hang on.
One away base is empty for Larry Garcia, the top of the order. 3-3 our score here on the south side tonight. Garcia's hitless in this series finale and just 3 for his last 20. Who sense we're going toward extra innings?
I want to see it. I do too. But by the way, Manny, I've never heard you say you love extra inning baseball.
I don't love anything. But I think that the extra innings rule has been a lot of fun. Fly ball out to left center. In fact, I stayed up late against my better judgment. Bag of Funyuns, bottle of Diet Coke, bang. I'm up late watching the A's and Astros extra innings game on Thursday. No, Friday. When went 13 innings. And there were so many twists and turns to the extra innings themselves. At one point, Tony Kemp sacrificed a runner to third. He had a runner at third, one gone. And this kid, Noli Paredes, was filthy and self-bored. He's a knock into the corner. And Moncada wheels into second with a two-out double.
Fastball away here, Chase on it, head down, thrown away, hit it away. Slicing line drive for a double.
Grandal delivered the one-run lead back in the sixth. Double. He's got a two-out base runner in scoring position here in the eighth. And pitching coach Carl Willis is going to come out and chat with Whitman.
You have a choice here with the Indians. You can pitch to a switch hitter, Grandal, or you can pitch right on right to Abreu. Both have big RBIs, double for Grandal, home run for Abreu. So pick your poison here with the Indians.
Well, Grandal, the switch hitter in from the left side, and Whitman's had more success against the left-handed batters this year. Just 1 for 9 against him. So,
All right, let's see if I can call someone else here.
Grandal.
I would pitch to the lefty, but I would pitch difficult, and I would hope that he chases. If he expands, good. If he doesn't, then if you go 2-0, 3-0, maybe you put him on. You go to Abreu.
Yeah.
And what you want to tell him if you're the catcher right here, pretend it's 0-2 on the first pitch. Give me your best, give it to me early.
Moncada to go ahead run after the two-out double here in the eighth. Same pitch, that one over the outside corner. It's 1-1. Since 2015, the only catcher that's driven in more runs than Yasmani Grandal is Yadi Molina. And now Grandal finds himself behind 1-2.
Change up, fastball in. Probably another change up here to look away.
Still a ball and 2 strikes on Grandal.
White Sox with 12 strikeouts tonight. Indians looking for 13 right here.
Well, yeah, these line scores are almost identical. Strikeouts, each team with 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors on either side tonight. Two balls and 2 strikes to Grandal.
Great baseball.
gets the call. You can hear Yashmani say that's not there. No. Still a 3-3 game.
All right, let me check this stuff here.
And affordable. Motors revolutionized spray coating. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Join a revolution.
Tara, did you know Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on current motorcycle policies?
Wow, okay.
That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Adina Menzel to sing your own theme song.
Tara, look at her go with a fresh number 2, getting down to work early, following our dreams into tax attorney.
It's tax attorney.
I read that wrong, yeah.
Geico, save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th.
America, we want to help get you back to it. And here's how. With a Ford Promise. Visit your Ford dealer. Finance a new, certified pre-owned or used vehicles with Ford credit. And if you lose your job, you can return it for up to 1 year from the day you bought it. You can also get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Let's help get you back to it. During the Ford Summer Sales Event, get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. See your local Ford dealer today.
All right, guys, I'm going to read a syllabus from Biology 2.
And we're back to MLB opening. Now that's the way the
All right, course description. This is a 1 semester in-depth advanced biology. Well, it's not advanced.
Yasmani Grandal thinking otherwise at the call. Would have been
All right, I'm not going to read all of this because some of the stuff is not required for me to read.
window with which to continue
The following big ideas. The process of evaluation, evolution explains the diversity and unity of life. Biological systems utilize free energy and molecular building blocks to grow, to reproduce, and to maintain dynamic homeostasis. Living systems store, retrieve, transmit, and respond to information essential to life processes. Biological systems interact, and these systems and their interactions possesses complex properties. We get a textbook.
Reruns, 5 hits, no errors on both sides.
There's a link to it.
And Freeman is struck out. Good slider here, 89 miles an hour. Downward angle. Late. There's a spin.
Okay. So we get a textbook for that online. Khan Academy. Oh boy, Khan Academy. I remember in 9th grade we used Khan Academy a bunch of times for Algebra 1. It's not, after a while it got kind of a pain, but maybe it won't be for this.
Left-hander Brad Hand, who's up in the Cleveland pen.
Khan Academy will be used for homework. Is linked to textbook. All assignments will be completed through Google Classroom. Okay. Supplies. Oh, we have supplies, computer and internet access. All assignments for this class will be done electronically. If it is the student's choice to have a notebook or a folder. Units covered. So unit 0, which is tomorrow, writing and graphing and Statistical Foundation, August 10th to the 13th. Unit 1, Chemistry of Life, August 14th to the 24th. All right, and then Cell Structure and Function, August 25th to September the 9th. Unit 3. Oh.
Double barrel working down there for the Indians now.
Cellular Energetics, September 10th to the 22nd. Unit 4, Cell Communication and Cell Cycle, September 23rd to October 5th. Unit 5, Heredity, October 6th to the 21st. Unit 6, Molecular Biology, October 22nd to November the 4th. Unit 7, Evolution, November 5th to December 1st. Unit 8, Ecology, December 2nd through the 11th. And the final weeks, December 14th to the 18th. You can find a detailed list of course objectives at the following link. Grades. Grades will be an accumulation of tests, quizzes, labs, classwork, and projects. We will follow the EBR grading system. Okay. I wonder how the tests and quizzes will work. Ooh.
1 and 2.
Absences will affect your class grades, and too many unexcused absences can lead to failing the class for the semester. Wow. Luckily, I'm never absent, hardly. It is your responsibility to keep up with all your assignments. All right.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Deep.
I use a flipped classroom model, which means I will be reading, watching videos, and taking notes outside of the class time to prepare for the next day. No more than 45 minutes. This cuts down to lecture and time and allows us to work more on the we do you part on the lesson. Most days I should have time at the end to begin on homework. Oh, okay. At no time you are allowed to do nothing. If you choose not to do my homework, or if I choose not to do my homework, I making the choice of not having all the information that I will need to pass tests in this class. I hope the tests isn't hard. Any class meetings will be held in Google Meet. You will have a code in the Google Classroom for your block. Classroom policies and procedures. Assignments. Assignments will be given and submitted through Google Classroom. You will have daily homework, which needs to be completed before the next day. Homework will be in Khan Academy, which means the teacher can track whether if it's being done or not and how much time it's spent on. Oh yeah, oh boy. Just like math, yep. Makeup work. Missed work can always be found in Google Classroom according to the date. There will be a Google form that you will complete, letting me know when you turn in makeup late work. No form equals no grade. I am responsible for all the work, whether the absence is excused or unexcused. All right.
Yeah, you bet. That's what the
Sorry if I'm not reading the chat right now. All right. Late work policy. All work is due by the specific due date. Points will be deducted for late work. Late work will be graded at the teacher's convenience. There will be a Google form that you will complete. Letting the teacher know when I turn in the makeup late work. No form equals no grade.
He's got that shot out.
Okay.
Maybe he does tuck in close.
All right. When we are all in the physical classroom, hopefully we will, students need to have their IDs at all times. Personal electronic devices should not be displayed, okay? Students need to be on time and prepared for instructional time and activities. Students are expected to complete all assignments that they are given. Quality work is expected for every assignment. Students must adhere to the dress code policy and always show appropriate language, manners, and behaviors at all times. Respect yourself and others. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. We don't really have to wear uniforms because we don't have the uniforms for this year. So that's another good thing about this school year. We don't have to wear uniforms if we're at home. That would kind of suck if we still do. Okay, so that was third block. There's really no syllabus for first, third, and fourth. Just third. So I guess that's it, really.
White Sox scored first on the Abreu homer. Cleveland took a one-run lead in the third.
Oh, we got no one watching. Wow. Okay.
The Indians tied it with a lone score in the eighth. Zimmer was hit by a pitch. Hernandez got on base on catcher's interference. They could load the bases here without the benefit of a hit and potentially get the go-ahead score across the plate without the benefit of a hit. So full count to Ramirez now.
If you're Ramirez, you have to think sliders coming, that slider cutter, calling his best pitch. Lindor on deck.
3-2 pitches bounce to the right side for Mendick. Had to work for it in an unusual manner after a hit batsman and catcher's interference play a scoreless top of the ninth.
Every day happens. Every day. Which is why there's a full line of Mother's Speed products that can help you get back that showroom clean and shine. That's when every day happens. Mother's happens back. Hitting the gym boss, sweet pension lab, rocking that day, not too loose, not too tight. Hands out, fix your right, waking up, you seem to love my red, everyone.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.
Here's the deal. There's no replacing the real Chris Paul, just like there's no replacing State Farm. Now what happened? Who are you?
I'm the new Chris.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Howdy Future, the next frontier of electric. Get Howdy through your remote services to participating dealers.
Come on with the tour, trying to take the road up for a ride. Baby, I'm on, baby. Cause the only time I'm feeling free is feeling like the ocean breeze are kicking me down. Got the sunshine and the shoreline, it's a good time. Have a good time, passing that time, it's a good time.
last of the ninth, and a chance for the White Sox to walk it off. 3-3 ball game, last of the ninth, and the middle of the Chicago order. Franco Reyes delivered the game-tying blow in the top of the eighth. And here we go with Jose Abreu, Eloy Jimenez, and Nomar Mazara in the last of the ninth. Phil Maton is the new pitcher for Cleveland.
Fastball, cutter, and a curveball. Tremendous spin rate guy.
Unscored upon in his 3 outings so far to start 2020. And a swing and a miss by Jose Abreu, who has homered tonight. Solo shot came against Shane Bieber, leading off the second. Both Bieber and Giolito, the latter even more so, were terrific tonight. 9 strikeouts for Giolito, 8 for Bieber, neither factoring in the decision. And Abreu tried to check it, but went around. A strikeout for Maton.
Breaking ball, and the heater up top. 94 miles an hour, 94, looks like 98 after those breaking balls.
Starting to get that feeling, starting to get that extra innings feeling. And the Indians lost their second game of the season in extra innings at home against the Royals. There's a ground ball to the lone left side of the infield guy, and that's Francisco Lindor. It's a gone now. White Sox have not had an extra innings game so far this year, so they'll be moving into uncharted territory with the new rule in play. Mason needing one more out to get you there. Mazara has walked twice tonight and struck out. Off to a 3 for 13 start in his White Sox uniform. If this does go to extra innings, Jose Ramirez would be the runner at second base when we start the top of the 10th. It's the player who recorded the last out in the previous inning. And that runner is placed on base, technically scored, on a team fielding error. And that is to alleviate that run being charged as an earned run to whoever's on the mound. But I don't think we really care about how it's scored. I find myself doing a lot of that. You know, you're calling a game, you're like, hey, you got him 5-3 on the ground-up. Does anybody care that it was a 5-3 ground-up?
I don't think so. We might see a bunt, and we might see a bunt. Oh, yeah, a little strategy. Move him over, get him in.
If we see a bunt, does Jennifer show up with a birthday cake?
No chance. That was like a 1 and out. Instead of kick basketball, you get it, 1 out. Kick to 1 game, that was it.
Well, the suggestion that I just had from our producer, Jeff Define, because I'm not going to own this line, is maybe somebody could bring a bunt cake. Get that rip shot, cue up the rip shot. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Lazar.
Good take there. No, looking ball. Lazar, look, get a home run in Texas, 505 feet. White Sox was level right now. I was in Texas as a 20-year-old.
Maytown, the former San Diego property, looking for a 1-2-3 ninth. and looking to get this thing into extra innings. Here's the 3-2 home. And he'll do it with a fastball taken for strike 3. Extra innings on the south side tonight. We'll go to the 10th with a runner at second. Next.
When was the last time you really looked out the window? What do you see? The awakening of the rising sun? Or light dancing across the mountaintops? Look for a moment and you'll see beauty all around us. Or the painting, moving the wind, speaking to the soul. A world flashing past, still yet to explore. Look out, Canada. The summer of Jeep is here.
Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
Experience Makita's cordless outdoor power equipment. The Stream Trimmer starts instantly. Get unstoppable power without the hassles of gas. And trim non-stop for over a mile. Now quieter than ever, the blower reaches speeds of 420 miles per hour. Use Makita's cordless products anytime, anywhere. One system, endless possibilities. Now get 2 extra free batteries.
You want that new car feeling to last forever. But sometimes, forever doesn't last very long. But it's okay. Mother's VLR safely removes stubborn soils and stains to keep your car looking new for a long, long time.
Safety. It's not a fad or a trend. At Lowe's, we believe safety is more than that. It's a value that we've always had, and that's never been more important than right now. Safety unites us. Home unites us.
Head and Shoulders is clinically proven to help stop flakes for 72 hours. That's enough time to learn the didgeridoo. Then play a gig at a local venue, which inspires a group named Soon to get a tattoo of you and your do. Stay flake free for 72. What you do is up to you.
Well, here we go. Extra innings in Chicago tonight. And it'll start with a runner at second base. That's Jose Ramirez. And that's by virtue of his reporting the last out in the previous inning. Not so easy, right? Everybody thinks bunt him over, fly ball, get a run. It hasn't gone down that way. We'll give you some numbers about that in a moment. But the pitcher for the White Sox is a guy who specializes in scrapping base runners, Jimmy Cordero. Since the beginning of last season, 30 inherited runners, only one of them has scored. Lindor Santana with a runner at second to start the 10th. First pitch to Francisco Lindor is a drive out to center field. Robert makes the catch. No way you're going to test that gun. Even Pope airmailed it. But, I mean, you can see an approach change, too, right? I mean, Francisco Lindor was trying to just drive the ball in the outfield, move over. Yeah. He's not trying to work the count there. Speaking of working the count, here's the master, Carlos Santana. 3 walks and a ground ball to second.
Put him on right here. That is your option. And look for the double play. So there, fastball, curveball change. Fastball to 100. That was 98. And has the third show working tonight. Showing up the pipes.
Going 1 to Santana. Delino to Shields on deck. Well, get a load of these numbers. Percentage of runs scored last year with a runner at second and nobody out. That run scored on average of just over 60%. The Rangers were the best at getting that guy home. The Tigers were the worst. We'll go back to that in a moment. On the ground to the left side, and everybody's going to be safe. A tricky play for Moncada in the shift. And there'll be runners at first and third with one away.
Tough play right there. 3 back-to-back fastballs. We had Santana. Nice job getting there. The transfer. Would have been bang at first anyways. But if you're the White Sox, you're still a long ball away from getting out of this inning. Look for the drop ball. Double play.
Delano DeShields will be the batter. Some of the best speed on the Indians roster. First and third with one gone. Surprised to see that with the MLB average. Scoring a run with nobody out. Runner at second is only 60%.
No. Because I think the emphasis of playing small baseball is gone. And I think those teams that can capitalize on playing old school baseball when it counts, I think it'll be big winners.
These two teams were good at it last year. The White Sox, 70% of the time, second nobody out, they scored. The Indians at 63% top 10. This is the 16th extra innings game this year. DeShields bunting, and the squeeze play works.
I mean, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the safety squeeze. Put the ball in play, and the runner at their base just follows. Executed beautifully on the front side by DeShields. On the back side by Ramirez. Beautiful, small baseball will equal winning baseball. I love it.
What a terrific bunt that time. Rondell thought his best chance was to come in and try to underhand the toss home just a moment late on a close play at home, and the Indians get that run across. Chance shot by Domingo Santana, and a hard slide at second. Preventing anything play.
Those places second base right here.
Delano's not moving yet. He is out, isn't he?
It's bang bang. The shortstop will lob the ball to the second baseman. As a shortstop, you want to give that ball very firm. You see how slow that ball's coming? It's actually a shot.
Into some challenges.
You see that, man? That's just soft. It's like a circle change. As a shortstop, you want to give that ball very firm. If you give it to him firm, it's an easy out.
Boy, is that close. Again, there's been all kinds of misinformation out there about what constitutes the out. The ball's got to be in the glove. It's got to cross the plane of the glove, not be in the back of the glove. The call is that DeShields is out. Indians challenging that.
And as a second baseman, you got to come out and be like the first baseman and go out and stretch. The double play's over. Go out and stretch, become a first baseman, ensure that you have an out. You can't be catching that ball near your chest. So mistake for the shortstop because of the lob, mistake for the second baseman because catching it way too close to the body. Get out there and grab it.
And the call's upheld. DeShields is out at second. Like clever use by the White Sox PA people, let it be. Let the call stand.
So DeShields is out. The lineup with the news he didn't want to hear, but that sack bump was a beauty. Guy's season and careers in India got off to a slow start because of a positive COVID-19 diagnosis. Traded for Corey Kluber. Like, there's a little pressure on the lineup.
Indeed.
And he has really delivered tonight.
And that's a play they used to use a lot in Texas. The safety squeeze. And all this talks about home runs and spin rate and all this.
Runners in the corners for Mike Freeman, and he's cashed in. Santana scores, and it's a 2-run Cleveland advantage.
Another fastball here, 98. This time ready to hit. Back up the box. Good hitting. And a good inning here for Indians baseball. Indians offense, big and small, big things happening. This could be the inning that gets this Indians offense going for the rest of the year.
5-3, Cleveland top of the 10th, 2 gone. And looking for more, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. So we see a great glimpse here of the strategy, or the non-strategy, if you will. We talked about it a moment ago. After that runner gets on, the team playing defense, quote unquote, the team in the field has choices. Do you walk a guy at some point to try to get the ground ball? How do you defend against the sacrifice? All the elements of small ball come back into play. So for the games that have gone to extra innings this year, and as you mentioned, this is the 6th game, about half of them have ended after 10 innings. But there have been many failed attempts to get that run in immediately. A couple of these games have gone 13, despite the runner at second to start the innings. It's not an automatic.
Now remember, Matty, the Indians have not allowed 5 runs all year. That stands. This will be a win for the Indians.
And Leon puts it in play to the right side to retire the side. However, Cleveland gets a pair. Going to the bottom of the 10th.
Love it.
5-3 slide.
Is your money not sure what to do with itself? At Ally, we'll help it save for the future with our smart savings tools. Ally, do it right.
Gillette ProGlide and ProGlide Gel. 5 ways to inhibit flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirty oil. So you're ready for the day. Clean shave and clean face.
We make it a mission to understand how you live. Then we make choices. Choices to make beautiful homes smart, which is beautiful. We also make beautiful things more affordable. We try to make choices to put back what we take out. Oh, and we can also make kitchen fronts out of plastic bottles now. So why do we choose to make things the way we do? Because the better the choices we make in here, the better off we'll all be out there. IKEA, make the dream yours.
Hitting the gym bar, sweet bitch and bad boy. Run the good day, don't you lose so to take. Rings, couch, fixtures, rights, women up here, sing along by red and mud. Happy days.
So I'm gonna hold on promoting this quarter. Cool?
Drop the taco, get in the car. Does this central feel like a compromise to you? I feel compromise there. Watch this. You're on my break. So if this Nissan Sentra is a compromise, why should you? You're right.
The only Nissan Sentra with most of its 88% accurate of Honda's class.
You know my light only has one more calorie.
run, another is added, and now 5-3 Indians lead. One that belongs to Brad Hand to try to save the three-time All-Star left-hander. Off to kind of an uneven start. Yes, he's 4 for 4 in save opportunities, but he's given up runs in 2 of his 5 outings. Going to go to work on the bottom of the White Sox order here to try to shut down business on this Sunday night. So as was the case in the top of the inning, the man who reported the last out in the previous inning, in this case Nomar Mazara, is the runner at second base. Robert, McCann, and Mendick. And there is a light rain falling in Chicago at this hour. But it looks like it's about to intensify. If this deep game continues and we go deeper. Into foul territory and no play for Santana. Ironically, the first one of these new rules extra innings games was won by the Oakland A's. Walk-off grand slam. So it wasn't small ball on that night. It sure was here in the 10th inning tonight. An RBI single and still 1-2. Rain really picking up now.
Yeah. It's pouring down rain in the Sunday night game all of a sudden.
Robert swings and sends the ball out to left. Maybe Mother Nature had a hand in knocking that one down a little bit.
Sorry if I'm not talking much. I was messaging my friends.
Uh-oh. It's coming down hard. When it's raining this hard, advantage goes to the pitcher because you can't see the ball as well. And that bat starts slipping around in your hand. You gotta put a little bit extra stick on the pine tar.
Oscar Mercado has taken over in left field for Freeman after Freeman delivered that big hit in the top of the inning. 2 gone for James McCann. You know, only if the conditions become unsafe will the umpires decide to pause this one. But with 2 gone, 10th inning, they want to get a conclusion in. 1 gone, rather.
Absolutely.
James McCann's had a nice night. He singled and homered. Off the end of the bat out to center field. Zimmer started out and then comes in, plays it off a hop, and brings in Bizarra, and it's a 1-run game. And now McCann will be pitch run 4. Tying runs on base.
He hits this ball at the end of the bat. Bad read by the center fielder. Takes a step back and cost him. Base hit and an RBI. And you see that hesitation there. And as an outfielder, especially late in the game, you're taught to keep that ball in front of you. You caught a break there by keeping him at first base.
So now Danny Mendick. Ryan Goins is the pitch runner. Boy, has this clock thing. Rain's really coming down. What looked like a pretty safe 2-run lead is now a not so comfortable 1-run advantage. Winning runs at the plate. Still only 1 away.
White Sox still have Encarnacion on the bench as a right-handed power hitter.
Three balls and no strikes.
It's a striker.
Wow. You can't help but believe that the rain has made it even harder to try to throw a strike on this night now. And here comes Carl Willis. They're looking for a ground ball to get out of the rain and get out of here with a win.
And Encarnacion, who has the bumped shoulder, he may not be available tonight.
Quick conversation with Dan. That's it. It looks like they're pulling people off. No, just want a towel. Is somebody still having fun? It's really coming down here.
Jeez, it's ridiculous.
Jerry Reed just wanted a towel to wipe off the plate. Here we go.
Once Winkley Wittick, the White Sox.
Back to Larry Garcia. You can hear it. It's coming down so hard.
The White Sox have the best ground stroke guy in baseball, Roger Rozar. He's been this since 1983. And he is the best in the business.
They're dragging it in now. There's just no chance. You just can't pitch in this. So this one's going to be in an official delay. And judging by the radar, the White Sox and Indians might be here for a while. Oh boy. We're going to take a break, sort things out, and we'll be back to let you know what's going on in a rain delay in Chicago.
They make USAA insurance for veterans like Liz and Mike, an Army family who's always at the ready. So when they got a little surprise, they didn't panic. They got a bigger car for their soon-to-be bigger family. After shopping around for insurance, they called USAA to help find the right coverage for them and even some much-needed savings.
That was the easy part.
USAA insurance made the way Liz and Mike needed easy. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. USAA.
On the mound for the top. And a high fly ball to left field.
Once Winkley Wittick, the White Sox.
Back to Larry Garcia. You can hear it. It's coming down so hard.
The White Sox have the best ground stroke guy in baseball, Roger Rozar. He's been this since 1983. And he is the best in the business.
They're dragging it in now. There's just no chance. You just can't pitch in this. So this one's going to be in an official delay. And judging by the radar, the White Sox and Indians might be here for a while. Oh boy.
Probably going to say the Cleveland's going to win. But what if it's a tie? What if it was tied? What if the game is tie when we have a rain delay? That's a good question. Maybe they'll finish it as soon as they can, or maybe tomorrow morning.
And look at these fans still in their seats. Is this just so 2020? I love it. What else? You got a great ball game. Go to extra innings. We've got the new extra innings rule in play. Indians manufacture 2. White Sox are coming back, and then the rain. So when this game resumes, we'll be back to bring it to you. Until then, cue up Sports Center a little early. I've always wanted to throw it to Steve Levy and Kenny Mayne, and now's my chance. Stay with us for Sports Center. We'll be back to finish this one out as soon as it stops raining.
This is Sports Center at night.
Yeah, it is, but college football is in doubt. Power 5 officials discuss the future as one of its biggest stars advocates for playing the season. Separating himself from the pack, Colin Morikawa claims his first major, how he emerged from a 7-way tie at the PGA Championship. And the future face of baseball, we go one-on-one with Fernando Tatis Jr. It's all on Sports Center right away.
What was that?
And a California kid is the new star in the game of golf.
Welcome. It's the Sports Center, and we'll be all over the golf. But the opening news is not promising. America's inability to control the spread of the coronavirus has jeopardized many things we used to take for granted. So maybe the next time college football is played, we won't. It appears next spring might be the soonest, and that's if we have a better handle on the virus by then.
Kenny, still so much unknown and uncertain about the sport we both love and that you played. The upcoming college football season apparently is hanging on by a thread. Power 5 commissioners met today to further discuss the possibility that all fall sports may be needed to be postponed. Sources told ESPN over the last 48 hours it now seems inevitable. Big Ten presidents met by themselves Sunday night. Several sources indicating the conference is ready to pull the plug on its fall sports season. Point out by Heather Dinich, and definitely an undercurrent from these conference commissioners and presidents that nobody wants to be the first conference to cancel, but Heather, even more so than that, nobody wants to be last. So where do we stand at this moment now?
Steve, I am told that no decisions were made tonight in the conference commissioners meeting, and the Big Ten presidents also met tonight. I was told that there was not a vote. My understanding is from multiple sources throughout various conferences that there is a hope that there can be a collaboration amongst the Power 5 if their respective presidents do decide this week to cancel or postpone fall sports, that the 5 major conferences can figure out a way to announce this together so that no one does have to be the first or the last.
Right. Heather, I'm just trying to make sense of the timeline. So, the SEC on Friday had a big TV show announcing their final 2 opponents, so there was all that optimism. The MAC postponed their season a day later that Saturday. So did the group of 5 MAC have that kind of impact on the Power 5 as the first domino to fall? Or did something else drastically change over the last 24 hours?
It was a combination of factors. I mean, you have the MAC decision. That was extremely important because it was the first FBS conference to postpone fall sports. But there's also been a lot of outspoken players from the Pac-12, from the Big Ten, from the Mountain West Conference, who have spoken up about concerns about playing during COVID-19. But I think a real big driving force in the quick turn of conversation has been a significant concern from the medical advisory committees from each of these conferences about the unknowns of the lasting impacts of heart effects from the coronavirus. There are a lot of unknowns, and you heard MAC Commissioner John Steinbrecher talk about that when he talked about their reasons for postponing fall sports. So that's a big question mark right now.
For all those who suggest spring football is the next best move, and we can't be sure come the spring we'll be any better off with the coronavirus than we are right now with it. But spring football brings with it many other issues. How important is it to have a new plan ready to go before saying goodbye to 2020 college football?
directors have expressed a serious concern about that to me today. Earlier, Shane Lyons, West Virginia's athletic director and chair of the Football Oversight Committee, told me no one has talked about a plan if the season is canceled. He said we need a clear direction because if it is, we can't look at our players and coaches and say, I don't know. Notre Dame athletic director Jack Swarbrick said, my view is if we change course, we better be able to articulate a reason for doing so to our student athletes. It's another side of the story and an important one, especially when you see tweets from players like Trevor Lawrence who say we want to play.
Yeah, we'll get to that tweet shortly. All around the country, many students are back on campus tomorrow. The ACC, Big 12, SEC, we're all hoping to wait, see how that goes before postponing the season. See if they still have that kind of time. And the ACC has moved up their meeting to tomorrow morning. Heather Dinich with the very latest. Meanwhile, the face of college football, the likely #1 overall pick in the next NFL draft, Trevor Lawrence, Clemson quarterback's been tweeting up a storm. Make no mistake, he wants to play, saying people are at just as much, if not more, risk if we don't play. Players will all be sent home to their own communities, where social distancing is highly unlikely, and medical care and expense to be placed on the families if they were to contract COVID-19. Went on to say, not to mention the players coming from situations that are not good for them, their future, and having to go back to that. Football is a safe haven for so many people. We are more likely to get the virus in everyday life than playing football, quote. End quote. He makes a lot of good points, however, no mention of the university's liability, which is a massive factor here.
A whole bunch of stuff in the air. We'll give you what we do have for now, which is golf. A big one in this case, the PGA Championship from San Francisco, where there was a surprise win.
Michael Eaves got on an airplane. That's normally commonplace, but must feel rather odd these days. The anchor is out on major coverage.
For the third time in the last 13 months, Colin Morikawa is a winner on the PGA Tour. This latest victory not only makes him a first-time major champion, but one of the youngest to ever win the Wanamaker Trophy in the last 3+ decades. Welcome back to TBC Harding Park. Michael Eaves alongside two-time U.S. Open champion Andy Norton. And we thought we could see some high drama on Saturday because coming in, 12 players were within 3 shots of the lead to start the final round. 8 of those players, Andy, were ranked in the top 20 in the world.
We had an absolute amazing setup for a great Sunday, and we got it.
Brooks Koepka, of course, going for a 3rd straight Wanamaker Trophy, and he talked a lot of trash on Saturday night, saying he wasn't looking at the top leaderboard because they had not done what he had done.
Karma is an evil victim sometimes. But that second shot, very aggressive, caught the tree, ends up leading to a bogey. Not the way he wanted to get his day started with so many people in contention. Now the short par 4 7th, a lot of players laying up on Sunday because of where the home location was. This was a drivable hole the day before. The problem was not that he didn't drive. The problem was he put it in the rough. That took birdie out of the equation completely.
He wanted to be 2 or 3 under by that point in the round. He finished the day +4 on his round. More on him in a moment. But Colin Morikawa here at the 4th, his chip shot there. He'd get it close. He would knock it down for birdie. He gets to 9 under par. Meanwhile, Dustin Johnson started the day with the 54-hole lead, 1-shot advantage.
They pitched it across the green in this position, but then just rolled it right in. That looked like how we putted on Saturday, but unfortunately, that ended soon after that.
Scotty Scheffler making his first PGA Championship start, playing with Dustin Johnson in the final group. Eagle attempt here at 10.
He showed an awful lot of guts, gets the ball along, putted the ball very nicely, tap in birdie.
Jason Day trying to win his 2nd PGA Championship for birdie at 14. When he's rolling it well, it's hard to find better putters in the world.
Gosh, he just looks like he's never going to miss one, and that got him to 10 under.
Back to you, Wolf. What a run he made on
Well, guys, I'm probably going to end this stream soon because I got to go to bed.
And the thing is, on the back 9,
It's like the Sunday night games in the rain delay.
in the clubhouse have been 12 and 13 under par.
And this was his first major start ever.
And no one's really watching, so I might as well just end it. So I will do another live stream tomorrow of the first day of high school aftermath of 12th grade. See how it goes. I think I pretty much went through everything. I messaged my friends, and Yeah.
In the day, it never got firm and fast like we saw on Friday and Saturday.
Here's Paul Casey from the fairway at number 14. He bogeyed the 13, but that approach there set up another birdie for him.
I just hope it won't be bad. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I just hope it won't be bad.
7 players were tied for the lead at -10 around 7:31 Eastern, 4:31 here locally. But if you thought the party was starting,
But hey, I think I can get. I think I can make. I think I can get through it. Yeah. Well, this stream's over 2 hours and 5 minutes. So, all right, guys. I really got nothing else to say. I pretty much went through everything. Got my classes, the schedule. I already know what class I go to where. I'm ready. It's just gonna be weird.
Amazing three. Would have took a little bad hopper. Could have been stiff, but still a tap in birdie. So he's 10 under.
So let's go back to Paul Casey. He tried to drive the green there for 16, ended up in the bunker short.
This is a terrific bunker shot. This is from about 120 feet, controlling the spin and the release beautifully. He knocks that in to get 11.
So Casey, playing in front of Colin Morikawa. This putt right here, as Andy just said, gets him to 11.
Oh boy.
Morikawa back on the
I don't
tee.
know.
He's one of the best ball strikers we've seen come to the tour in recent memory. He stepped up there with the driver. You knew he was going for it.
And this is a golf course. You got to remember that he played a lot in college. He understands how to play this particular short ball, and his shot shape is left to right.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. I don't know what else to say. It might be all right. I'll definitely do a live stream about this tomorrow, and I might do it right after. Well, maybe not right after. Maybe at 3 o'clock. Yeah. So, yep. I'll try and make it earlier. So I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and if you guys go to school tomorrow, good luck. Whatever grade level you in, wherever you live, good luck. And yeah.
He stays at 11 under par. So Morikawa comes to the last. He's got a 2-shot lead from the fairway. Middle of the green, right, Andy?
He's trying to put this ball, I believe, 50 to 20 feet to the right of the hole, and he pulls it. But this is why you don't aim at the flagstick. You put it on the safe side of the green. He pulls it in there perfectly.
Pulls it right over the top of the flagstick. Morikawa, he was one of the best players in pretty much every category that really matters when you play a major championship this week, especially putting, and that tap-in right there makes Colin Morikawa a major champion for the first time. And he's not even 24 years old, folks, but there he is.
So, yep, I'm going to get ready. So I'm going to,
The trophy's heavy and the top comes off. Maybe that was the only
I'll go now, so.
made the entire week. But you know what? It's all good, Colin. It's all good. What a championship performance by Colin Morikawa.
So yeah, we're doing StreamYard from now on. Because it's more simpler and easier to use. So, yep.
For the very last time.
And how about the overnight leader, Dustin Johnson, goes out and shoots 200 par? You think maybe that's going to be good enough to win? Not even close.
Morikawa, the fourth player in the last 35 years to win a major before turning 24. Here he is, a major champion for the first time.
I'm on cloud nine. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I believe in myself since day one, and I've said it. When we sat down, I specifically remember at Travelers, the four of us being.
All right, guys, that's it for real. See you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time. Now, usually school will end at 2:30, and I would get home before 3 o'clock. So maybe I'll do a stream a little earlier. Like, it will be definitely earlier than 7 o'clock, 7:30. So, all right, everybody, that's it. Have a good night. See you next time. Now, end broadcast. All right. Good night.